Hi, I'm Sean McCarthy. I'm president of World Press Freedom Canada. As we mark World Press Freedom Day, we're pleased to bring you videos of our 2021 award winners. The Press Freedom Prize goes to journalists who overcome obstacles or official secrecy in bringing you their stories. This year we awarded it jointly to the Globe and Mail's Nathan Vanderclip for his work in China and to Sarah Cox of the Narwhal for her coverage of the Site C Dam in British Columbia. We also awarded 2 certificates of merit to Kevin Donovan of the Toronto Star and the Calgary Herald team of Megan Potkins and Madeline Smith. Our Spencer Moore Award for Lifetime Achievement is given to a journalist who has spent their career battling for press freedom. It goes to Kim Boland of the Vancouver Sun, whose long, tenacious career as a reporter serves as a standard for all journalists. We hope you're as inspired as we are impressed with their work. Thank you very much.
I'm Nathan Vanderclip, and I'm very honored to have received a Press Freedom Prize from World Press Freedom Canada for an article about forced labor in China's Xinjiang region. I traveled to that northwestern part of the country to report on allegations that minority groups there, particularly the largely Muslim Uyghurs, have been forced into factory work. The Uyghurs have been the subject of an intensive, what China calls anti-extremism campaign in the last number of years that has included forcible political indoctrination, mass incarceration, separation of families, and a very severe application of family planning laws. In my time there, I was first placed in the quarantine. I was then followed everywhere I went. There were physical attempts to restrain me from approaching and photographing an industrial complex that has been the focus of international sanctions over use of forced labor. Forced labor, of course, matters not just because of what we see as universal rights for people to have voluntary employment, but also because workers from Xinjiang are being placed in factories across China, and the goods that are made with components that they make are finding their way across the world and into Canada. So thank you very much, World Press Freedom Canada.
Hi, my name is Sarah Cox. I'm honored to receive the World Press Freedom Prize. I'm standing in front of the BC Legislature, where a decision was made in 2014 to build a large hydro dam on BC's Peace River. The project, known as the Site C project, has been shrouded in secrecy from the very beginning. It's been extremely difficult to get information about this publicly funded project, raising all kinds of questions about how decisions are made about major energy projects and who benefits from these projects and when the public has access to information about them. In an effort to get information about the Site C project, we submitted numerous Freedom of Information requests. One request revealed that senior officials in the BC government knew more than 1 year before the public was informed that the dam was being built on a weak foundation and that it was in serious danger of becoming very over budget and behind schedule. At $16 billion today, the Site C dam is the most expensive hydro dam in Canadian history and not nearly the largest. When the public has access to this type of information in a timely fashion, it champions much better decision-making. Thank you, World Press Freedom Canada.
My name is Kevin Donovan, and I'm a reporter at the Toronto Star. I'm delighted that our journalism has been honored with a citation of merit as part of World Press Freedom Day. No matter where journalists are working, they come up against systems which seek to keep information secret. Our job is to provide scrutiny, and we cannot do that without the material to prove our case. Over the last few years, I've made a particular effort to try and unseal court documents on behalf of the Toronto Star. I did this last year in the case of an Ontario Provincial Police investigation and also in the high-profile murder probe of Barry and Honey Sherman. Rulings in these cases have provided information on secret deals made in the Sherman investigation that hindered the probe. We also found proof that the Toronto Police completely missed certain elements of the Sherman crime scene for 6 weeks and misread what the case was all about. And the OPP scheme was a financial Ponzi scheme allegedly masterminded by a former cop with the help, perhaps, of current cops, officers who should have known better. More and more these days, we as journalists need to be better at using the tools at our disposal, but we also have to be bold and creative and look for new tools. Thank you, World Press Freedom Canada.
Hi, my name is Megan Potkins, and I'm honored to receive a Citation of Merit for this year's Press Freedom Award.
I'm Madeline Smith, and I'm honored to receive a Citation of Merit for this year's World Press Freedom Prize.
Together with my colleague Madeline Smith, we uncovered a disturbing pattern of accounting irregularities in the expenses filed by one Calgary City Councillor.
We revealed that the councillor had expensed excessive amounts for meals and drinks while traveling for work meetings.
Critically, we also revealed the councillor had filed false expenses for meetings that did not take place, including meals and drinks with nearly a dozen politicians, staffers, and lobbyists from across the country.
Telling this story took confidential sources, freedom of information requests, cold calling names we found on barely legible receipts, and dogged questions to city officials.
Our efforts paid off. Our stories revealed systemic issues with the oversight of council expenses.
City Council ordered an independent forensic audit of Maglioca's spending and decided to refer the matter to police. RCMP are now investigating.
Thank you, World Press Freedom Canada.
Thank you, World Press Freedom Canada.
I'm Kim Boland, and I'm honored to receive the 2021 Spencer Moore Award for World Press Freedom. For more than 20 years, I have faced efforts to prevent me from doing stories that I think are vitally important to my community. The first threats began in 1997 related to my coverage of the Air India bombing. I continued reporting, believing then, as I do now, that caving to threats would send the wrong message to those wanting to silence journalists in this country. In recent years, I have covered organized crime and the resulting gang violence that has left literally hundreds dead. The more stories I did, the more those involved decided I was a problem for them, and they tried to intimidate and threaten not only me, but also the people who provide information to me, motivating me to keep reporting. It isn't just criminals that try to stop my stories. Recently, I have had government agencies go to court to get bans to prevent me from reporting on public cases. This is a disturbing trend that I hope journalists in Canada will work together to oppose. In the meantime, I will carry on. Thank you, World Press Freedom Canada.
Congratulations to our great roster of journalists award winners. And a special thanks to our partner, Canadian Commission for UNESCO, and our longtime supporter, the Canadian Bankers Association. World Press Freedom Canada monitors and defends press freedom issues at home and around the world. For more information on us, check out our website at worldpressfreedomcanada.ca.